Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Malingi, aka Ling aka MJ, and today we're gonna do a little bit of a different video. I've noticed that I haven't done this type of video in a while, and that is the kind of get to know me type of video. I didn't really want to do this video because I'm not that interesting of a person, but I thought, for you guys I would share who I am and what I'm bringing to the table. KFC. I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 23 years old. I am Sydney, born and raised here in Australia. I obviously have a passion for health, fitness and lifestyle, and most importantly music. I do have quite a passion for music. It's not something I would probably do as a career, but I do have a big hobby for singing. It's one of my biggest passions. And that all began in church. I've grown up in a church. My dad's a pastor, and yeah. So, and speaking of my dad, his background is Samoan. My mum is Samoan Chinese, so that makes me Chinoan or Samoanese. But yeah, I've got 3 brothers and 1 little sister. She is the youngest and the most spoilt. She begs to differ nowadays, I have a pet cat that I don't like. I went to uni I just finished graduating uni this year, so that's one of the biggest things. That's one of the big things that big accomplishments I might add. This year I've lost over 40 kilos as well, so that's something that another big accomplishment this year. I have a passion for track and field. Now, I don't know if anyone out there, but I'm a huge track and field fan, and if you guys are too, please comment down below. I could talk about track and field like non-stop. It's one of my biggest passions. I absolutely love athletics. It's just something that I've always grown up with, and it kind of derives from a story that I would like to share, eventually. You know what? I'll tell the story. I've just had, I guess, an ordinary but a very hectic, crazy life so far. And I'm only 23. I feel like I've lived many lifetimes. With all the experiences that I've had very weird experiences. Had a bit of rough experiences growing up, and as well as recently. I wouldn't say not like this year, but we're talking about in recent adult years. It's been quite hectic, and that's kind of how this whole YouTube channel came about. It came about from those weird, and also I guess you could say traumatic or tough and rough experiences that I had, and I always believe that something bright can come out of something so dark, like your asshole. But look, I've been making YouTube. I've been on YouTube for like around 2, 3, 4 years now. But I haven't obviously been consistent until this year. This past year I've been, the most consistent. I've uploaded as best as I could. Well, I wouldn't say as best as I could. I've kind of been failing you guys, and that's something that I'm trying to make up for now. And look, I don't know what it is. Sydney, especially Western Sydney, we're in lockdown right now, and you'd think that you would have all the time in the world. I don't. I do have a little bit more time. I definitely do, but there's just so much stuff to do around the house. Maintaining and cooking and and work. Most of the days I work overtime, and I work from home. I work in another room. So it's been a hectic experience working at home, especially during this lockdown. There's not much that we can do. I don't know if you guys are aware, but here in Sydney we are currently under curfew laws. You're not allowed outside the house, like literally after 9 p.m. all the way up until 5 a.m. A lot of the things that we have to abide by with this whole COVID thing. But look, eventually I believe that everyone will get out of this safely and sound. I do feel for those people who struggle, being at home. It's tough and it's rough, but you got this, and just take it one day at a time. That's kind of like my motto that I've tried to adapt many times, but I finally got it right, obviously, with this weight loss, is taking everything a day at a time. I do believe it's something that's so underrated, that we don't take literally every day by its worth and by its time and by its value. It's something that's so important to succeeding in any facet of life, whether it's work, whether it's fitness, whether it's health, whether it's relationships with people, or whatever it is. You have to really just focus on the moment now. And I've got a lot, I've got a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful. I believe these are the things that these are the skills and these are the blessings that God has blessed me with. But yeah, I've just, that's me. I kind of love food, as you can tell. I've grown up just, eating a lot of food around me. I think it's it is the stereotype, but I know it's not just the Polynesian stereotype. It's a lot of other cultures as well where food is heavily based around it. But I just find that the Polynesians are the biggest. We are the biggest, of amongst other people besides America. But just joking. Grown up loving food. I've grown up loving cooking as well. Kind of falling into the like my mom. Like I've got to be biased, but my mom, she's Samoan, she's Asian, and when you mix that together, you get like a poly Asian fusion with the food. Like you could just imagine, it's so good. And yeah, I just can't get enough of it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've gained a bit of weight during lockdown because of my mum. And I wouldn't say to like blame anyone, and don't blame anyone for your weight loss, because it's all you. But my mom's cooking is just it's just too good, and that's what's gotten me into cooking as well. I try to find healthy alternatives to cook food. As you guys can tell, I tried making my own versions of pancakes, the keto version of it. I was on keto, losing for the first 30 kilos of my weight loss, and that was like my first 3 months as well. During my first 3 months of my weight loss, I was on keto, and then I transitioned into more of a low carb diet, and that's something that I maintain even till this day. I still maintain a lower carb diet. Now, as of late, I have been eating pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world for me. I do take it like I said, we just take it one day at a time, and when we truly take things one day at a time, that's when we can really make those smaller steps turn into huge leaps. All those small steps that you take each and every day, that's a huge leap in a month, and a month is like 1/12 of a year. So when you think about it, it's just a small fraction of your entire year, but you've made a huge step because you've made a huge leap, or because you've taken all these small steps. So yeah, I like to get a little bit philosophical and a little bit just a little tad motivational. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more, if you want to know more a little bit about me, if you want me to do some other type of videos, which I am trying to, thinking of doing, feel free to drop a like down there, comment on what you think, I should do, or comment on what you want to see. If you guys want to, become a part of the family, we've just hit over 260 subscribers, and I can't believe it. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed and who have supported and remained here through it all. I'm really, really grateful for you guys, and I hope you guys have been doing very well. I have got mad love for you all. So with that being said, guys, as always, you guys stay safe, stay tuned, and stay Gucci, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.